Hey guys, Mike Mouse 74,
And 84IRONHIDE here.
and this is my 300 video review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Leader Class Sentinel Prime. And as you guys heard, 84IRONHIDE is my special guest today. So for this review, I'll be covering the vehicle, the mech tech features, and the detail in the figure, and then I'll give you guys a transformation from vehicle to robot mode.
And then I'll be going over the robot mode, the different features with his weapons, and then the transformation back into vehicle mode.
Sentinel Prime is a Rosenbauer Panther 6x6 fire truck. These are the kind of fire trucks that they use at airports. I'll be covering the detail. I'll show you the lights and sounds. I'll show you the weapons and the mech tech weapons and how they're used. For detail wise, you can see it has the 316 along the side, the R emblem for Rosenbauer, the fire rescue along the bottom has a nice Autobot logo on the side, on the back side, and as well on the other side it says the same thing for the R emblem for Rosenbauer. Again, the fire rescue along the bottom, 316 along the side, and again on the back side has the Autobot logo. For the lights and sound, if you press this button here, it makes the siren noise, and both of these light up. And if you can actually put any mech tech weapon on in one of his mech tech ports. Actually, it's got to be the one with the silver in the mech tech port, and you just plug in the mech tech weapon like so, and it makes like a power up noise. And you press this button again, it makes like some kind of other noise as well. And if you take this out, it makes the reverse transformation. For the mech tech weapon, if you open up the back of the latch like so, and just kind of move these down and get this out of the way and whatnot, and it does have is a double bladed weapon. Just kind of pull this out gently, just like so, and then you can close this down and kind of get everything all back the way it was, hopefully. Actually, you guys kind of get the general idea. And then his other shield is on the bottom like so, and just unpeg that from the bottom. And what you want to do for that is there's two holes here, or two pegs here and a peg here, and there's two holes on the top here and another hole right here. And what you want to do is just plug them in just like so. And again, it makes the power up noise, and press this here, and it makes another sound effects I should say. And then this here, open this up, there's two holes here, one there and one here, and there's two pegs along the side or on the top here. And what you want to do for that is you want to just, if I can show you this, plug that in there like so, just like that, and you take the fire hose and just rest this on top just like this, and there you have Leader Sentinel Prime in his battle mode, or his mech tech weapon vehicle mode. So for size comparison, here he is with Transformers Dark of the Moon Leader Class Ironhide. I can tell they're pretty much the same length. Ironhide is just a little bit taller from the roof of the pickup. The bed of the pickup, they're both the same length. And there is again on the different side of Leader Class Sentinel Prime. Like I said, they're the same length, pretty much the same height, just up the front of the truck on Ironhide is just a little bit taller. I also forgot to mention he has another little feature, another little fire hose. It's like right underneath here. Just take your finger or your nail and just pull that out, and he has another little fire hose just right there. So to get into the transformation, what you want to do first, just kind of take the gray flap and lift this up. Just kind of do this very carefully, and you want to just put this down, give him enough room, whatnot. And then lift this up again, like I said. And then you want to take the the side where it says 316, and you want to just bring this down almost like you want to break it, but you don't, so you want to be extremely careful. Just like that, unpeg it. Do the same thing on this side here, just unpeg it like so. And then the fire rescue flap, you want to pull this down like so, kind of out of the way. Do the same thing with this side here with the fire rescue, and you bring this out of the way. And then with the our emblem is for the Rosenbauer, you want to just unpeg it. Oops. Unpeg it and kind of get this out of the way. Move this up. Do the same thing on the other side. Get this up out of the way. Next, you want to bring the wheels down like so. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring the wheel down like so. That allows you to bring this red part down just like so, and bring it all the way down like that. And then this gray piece, you want to untab it because there's two tabs, pegs here and a peg there. You just want to unpeg that just like that, and then pull that all the way down. And then same with the bumper. You just want to take the bumper and you just bring that down just like so. And then for the side windows, just to bring them out. And as 84IRONHIDE said, fold in the rubber headlights, just like so.
Rubber headlights.
And then this side here, do the same thing. You want to take the side window and just fold in the side mirrors. Just like that. And then the windshield, you just want to get the head up, just like so. And then you want to put the windshield in like so. So it's kind of like resting like that. And then you take the bumper and you just kind of bring it up, just like that. And then you want to take the arms out. If I can show you this, kind of like just get everything out of the way for now. Oh, forget about the arm, dude. Split the legs first. So I forgot about that. Split the legs, and then now you want to get these arms out of the way. Okay, just like that. So you got both arms actually out. It was pretty simple. And then next, what you want to do, raise the camera up a little bit. You want to take this, and then you want to there's two holes here, and there's another hole here, and there's a peg here and a peg there. You want to bring this up all the way, and it actually holds quite nice. And then for his legs, you just want to fold in the legs like so, and then his wheel, lift the wheel up just like that, and that folds in. Do the same thing with the other wheel. Kind of rotate if you want, you don't really have to. Bring this up. Bring that up and fold that behind. So for the side flap here, you want to just pull that out. Just like that. And then there's a hole right here and a peg right there. You want to put that, if I can show you without closing back up again, and come on, that goes in there. Just like that, and it kind of closes up the gap. And then you want to bring the leg and snap that in there, just like that. And then for Sentinel's feet, you want to separate this part here and then fold that up. Do the same thing with this side. fold this out and then fold that up. And then there you have one of Sentinel Prime's foot. For his other side, you want to do the same thing. You want to just take this flap, and there's a peg and there's a hole, and you want to peg that in here, just like that. And again, it just covers up covers up the gap. And then you want to just bring this around, peg that in there like that, and then you want to take the heels and kind of bring them out, fold up like that, fold this up, and just like so. And as 84 Ironhide pointed out, they're on ratchet joints, and you just want to bring it down once like that, and then it gives them more stability to stand. Do the same thing with the other foot. For his arms, you want to bring his arms all the way. Actually, forget about the arms. Do the side windows first. You want to push this in, and then there's a peg here, and there's a kind of a slight hole there, and it doesn't actually peg in. It kind of just rests along the side. Get the tires down. So that goes in here like that. Do the same thing with the other side, the side window. Fold that in and bring this to the side, or just like so. And then you want to bring the red piece up, just like that, and it kind of locks everything all in place. And then you bring up these red flaps, and then you want to bring the wheel up, and then bring this wheel up like so. And now you want to bring the arms out. There's a peg right here, and not really a hole, but just kind of like a notch. And you want to just peg his arms in here, just like so. And you want to get this red flap out of the way. And you want to turn the arm so the hole is facing upwards, like so. And if you want, just so the arms are out of the way, you can keep them up. And then do the same thing with the other arm. You want to just unpeg it, bring this all the way to the side. Again, there's a peg right here and a kind of a notch right there. And you want to bring this up like so. Peg them together. And then again, you want to make sure the hole is facing upward like so, and get this red flap down. And then if you want, you can keep, like I said, keep the arms out so they're out of the way. For the back side of Sentinel Prime, you just want to take the fire rescue and just bring this, hang on, I just moved the camera down. It was like this. You want to tap them together, just like that. And then the back of Sentinel Prime, you want to just split apart. And then you want to take the hose and just kind of bring it down like this, and kind of bring that up. And you want to bring down the arms of Sentinel Prime, just like so. And then bring down the other arm without unpegging it. It can be a little bit tricky.
The shoulder joint is a bit of an issue on this figure.
Yeah, it is with I think it is with pretty much every Sentinel Prime, unless it's just this one here. So just bring his arm down just like that, and there you have Leader Sentinel Prime in his robot mode. So he does stand actually quite well. They just gotta position him and just play around with him until you want him in a nice, decent pose. So I'm gonna let 84 Ironhide take over. He's gonna be showing you the features of the MechTech weapon, the articulation comparison, and give you a reverse transformation.
Alright, hey guys, so for his weapons, you can take his shield here, he's got a little clip right here. Flip that out, he can hold it in his hand. The only problem is he doesn't hold it very well in his hand. Kind of wobbles around. He doesn't hold it very tightly, so that's a bit of a downfall. But what I like to do is actually fold this back in, and he's got a peg right here, and he's got that hole on his arm. I like to peg it in just like that. I like how that looks, pretty cool. Take his sword here, fold it out, open up his hand, put it into his hand. The fingers are on a hinge, so he can hold it and grasp the sword, so that's pretty cool. So he's got those weapons. You can take another MechTech weapon here, and on that post right there, plug a weapon in, and makes the power-up sound. And then when you take it out, reverse transformation, and you get his regular sound effect, which is I am Sentinel Prime. So a very cool little feature. Articulation-wise, it's pretty good, actually. Go ahead and pop these off. Like I said, the fingers are on a hinge, so they've got some articulation. Swivel at the wrist, swivel at the elbow, ratchet joint at the elbow, ratchet joint at the shoulder here. And he's also got a hinge inside the shoulder there. Head can look right and left a little bit. It is a little limited though, which is unfortunate. Legs can go forward and back at the hip, swivel at the knee, ratchet joint at the knee. Got a pivot joint. Oh yeah, pivot joint. So articulation is pretty good on this guy. It's not too bad. Here he is next to Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. And I'd say Sentinel Prime is just a little bit shorter than Leader Optimus. And here he is next to Dark of the Moon Leader Ironhide. Ironhide's a little bit shorter than Sentinel Prime. Show you some of the detail on him. Silver paint on the face there, very nice face sculpt. Some silver and copper on the shoulders. Some more copper, gold right there. Silver at the top of the legs there. Got some more silver and black right there on the legs. Alright, so let's get him back into vehicle mode. I'm going to start by clipping these down here. Fold the red piece down. Unhook the side windows here. Get those off to the side. Like that. Unhook the arms. Get those out of the way. Like that. Then we can unhook the gray piece here. That's going to loosen this up. Pull out the bumper. Pull out the windshield, flip his head down, like that. You can actually pull this all the way out like that, and then you can fold that in. And then flip the bumper up like that. And then on the back here, actually wanna flip this up. Oops. Split the this piece here like that. Now we're gonna work on the feet here. Go ahead and fold these panels down like that, and this one. Unhook this one and this one. And now what we want to do is we want to bring these pieces together, clip them in together like that, fold these together, clip them together, like that. There we go. Now what we can do is we can split this here and split this, fold that in. So again, split this, split that, make sure that gets folded in. There we go. Fold it like that, and you want this folded down. Bring the tire back around and up like that. Bring it back around and up like that. Alright, make sure that's down. Okay, now what we're gonna do is rotate the legs around at the knee like that. So you're folding them in just like that. So that way the tires are facing outward. Okay, like that. Now we can bring the arms to the back here like that, and then actually you want to rotate this in just like that. Actually, you want it rotated the other way. You want it rotated like that. There we go. Just like that. Bring the arm down like that. Rotate the arm around right here so that this piece is facing out. Rotate the fist around like that. Do the same with this one. Bring it around to the back. Rotate it around. Pull the arm back like that. Rotate it around so that the black piece is facing out. Rotate the fist around. And we're gonna kind of get them up here. For now, we're gonna peg them in. They're gonna probably come unhooked when we go to put the arms inside the legs, but for now, just keep them out of the way. We're gonna plug them in, just like that. Get these panels out of the way here. There we go, just like that. Okay, now for the tricky part. You want to bring these together, and in the course of doing that, you want to slide the arms inside the legs here, like that. And see, it came unhooked, but we can resolve that in a second here. Get that together like that. What I find helps is if you fold up this piece here and clip this in while doing all this, and that'll help hold some of this steady. So do that, and then line this piece up. So now you've got it looking like this here. So again, clip that in like that. Line that up like that. And now we can work on putting these together in the back. Now you want one of these down and one of these up. Just like that. Now we can fold them together. And on mine, it's kind of hard to peg these in for some reason. There we go, just like that. Alright, let's straighten these out. And once you've gotten that done, now we can kind of fold this up to clip that in right in there. And now it's all held together. There we go. Alright. Alright, next thing you want to do is come to the front here. Fold the windshield up. Fold the bumper up. And then you actually want to close the gray piece. There's 2 holes right here and a peg right here and here. You actually want to fold this up and connect that to the bumper here. Take a little bit of force to get it, but it will line up. There we go. Take the side windows here. You actually want to fold them back on that double hinge like that. And you just want to kind of push it in and down like that to line up with the inside of the bumper here, and then you can push it in like that. Same with this one, make sure it's folded back, push it in and sort of push it down at the same time, and then push it in just like that. Next thing we want to do, underside here, make sure that these are folded down, and you can flip the wheels forward here. There we go. These should roll without interference. And we're getting there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take, well, flip these up, rotate this down. You're going to line it up right here, and there's actually a peg right here that you want to line up in that hole. So fold that down, get it lined up, and you should be able to peg it in. There we go. Same with this one. Rotate it forward, push it in. You should be able to peg it in there. Get to line up with that one. Oh, we're gonna straighten these out here. These are a little offset. There we go. That one and that one. Now it should line up. There it goes. Push these black panels up. Those are going to clip in. Same with that one. And then it's optional, you don't have to, but you can store his weapons back in. This one goes right under here, the sword, and then the shield goes underneath, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. I don't typically keep them in storage for vehicle mode. But last thing we're going to do is we're going to peg this together. And fold it down. This part's a little tricky. Kind of want to push it in, get it lined up, and then pinch the sides here to help lock it in. Like I said, it's a little tricky to do. Ah, so close. There it goes. Like I said, you gotta kind of play with it. It takes a little bit of messing around with the panels to get them to line up, but then you can rotate this around, back, and then down. There you got him back in his vehicle mode. Well, overall, I like the figure. The transformation's pretty complicated.
Yeah, I mean, it's you gotta make sure everything's all tabbed in nice. You know, if you don't, then that's where it gets tricky.
Yeah, and especially getting them back into a vehicle mode, getting all these to line up and getting this to line up properly, and actually stay in place can be a bit of a pain. But overall, I mean, it's definitely a figure worth getting.
I definitely recommend it if you don't have it. Pick it up, give it a try.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it too. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been 84IRONHIDE.
And Mighty Mouse 74 with my 300 video review of Transformers Dark of the Moon, Leader Class Sentinel Prime.
Thanks for watching, guys.
One thing that I forgot to mention, guys, I just forgot to do this. Lift the wheels up, and it kind of locks everything in place just like that. And I'll let 84IRONHIDE do the show you the MechTech weapons and the comparison size.
So for weapons here, we have a shield again. You have a few different options here for the shield. You can either, he has a little handle right here that you can flip out. You can put it in his hand, although it's not very stable in his hand. You can do that, but it's kind of wobbly. I don't really like how that looks, so this is what I like to do. There's a hole on his forearm and a peg right here. We can actually just peg that right into his forearm, like that. Take his double-bladed sword here. We can peg that into this hand here. This hand actually opens up. Is it just... How do you stop recording?
This